Hello guys, Laura is here again, and this time I want to share to you my immigration and flight experience going to the US. So I'm so sorry guys that it took a while to post another video again in my YouTube, but this time I hope you will like the topic. So guys, when I was still in the Philippines, while I'm still waiting for my medical exam, I was busy searching on the internet about other people's experiences during their immigration interview. So guys, those experiences somehow it helped me a lot and a little bit made me scared. So there were few experiences guys that they were being offloaded or what they call disembarked because of some various reasons, probably failing to answer correctly an immigration officer's question or failing to give the document that an immigration officer was looking for. So guys, we have a friend before that they processed their K1 visa ahead of us. So they told us to buy round trip ticket than one-way ticket because what happened to their immigration interview guys, his fiance was asked by an immigration officer for a round trip ticket, but that time she didn't have it. She only has a one-way ticket. So what happened guys, she wasn't able to get on her flight. She was disembarked. So it was so sad because can you imagine the time, the money that's being wasted, right? So another experience guys that I read online was her fiance at the point of entry was asked by an immigration officer when are they getting married. So the guy said, maybe we are getting married or maybe we are not getting married. So what happened guys, it triggered the immigration officer to send him back home. So it was only to find out that he was just joking with his answer. So but then it was too late. The immigration officer made a decision to send him back home. So it's crazy, right? And it's scary. So I hope guys I didn't scare you. I hope this video will serve as a reference so that you have an idea to your upcoming trip to the US. So first, I want to share to you my itineraries. So my itineraries were Cebu to Hong Kong, Hong Kong to LA, which is my point of entry, then LA to Denver. So guys, I want to share to you first my Cebu to Hong Kong trip. So we will start at Mactan Cebu International Airport. So if you would ask me guys how much was the ticket from Cebu to Hong Kong, actually it was for free because my fiance traveled so many times in the Philippines and he had accumulated so much points to cover my flight from Cebu to Hong Kong. So that was free, no other fees like tax or whatever. So then my flight from Cebu to Hong Kong will be 12 p.m. and then we will arrive 3 p.m. in Hong Kong. So guys, I will discuss first the experience at Mactan Cebu International Airport. So the procedures were first the security guard to check in your itinerary and your identification card. You can have your passport too as an identification card, and then x-ray for the bags, and then check-in counter. So check-in counter guys, I have one luggage with me that was for 19 kilos, and I have a hand carry bag with me. So my hand carry bag guys, I have my important official document folder. I have my yellow packet or the K1 visa package. I have my passport with me and I have my itineraries with me. So make sure guys, do not check in your important document because in case lang, the immigration officer will ask for other evidence. And also make sure you have your passport and your yellow packet in your hand carry bag. So after the check-in guys, we were told to make a payment for the terminal fee, which was 750 pesos or around $15. And then another fee for the travel tax at a different counter for 1,620 pesos or around $31. So guys, make sure you have money with you, they don't accept credit cards, okay? So after the payment, guys, we went back to the check-in counter. That's the time they gave us our boarding passes, me and my fiance. And then after that, guys, going to the boarding gates, but we will first pass through the boarding pass barcode scanning and then another x-ray. Also, we have to remove our shoes and then another security guard going to the immigration. So the security guard checked the boarding pass and then informed us to fill out the departure card. So the departure card, there's the name, the family name, the country of origin, the country of destination, your flight number, your passport number, your signature, the destination. My destination was Hong Kong. The purpose, my purpose was K1 visa. So after that, when we went to the immigration area, we did not expect, guys, that the line was so long. It took us 1.5 hours to get through the immigration. And actually, guys, I was really worried that we cannot make our flight because we have only more than 30 minutes before boarding time. So I was really nervous that time, plus the immigration interview. So when our turn came up, the immigration officer called my attention. So my fiance came with me and stood beside me. So I gave my passport, my boarding pass, and my departure card to the immigration officer. And then he looked at every pages of my passport and then checked on his computer for a few minutes. And then after that, guys, he did not ask any questions at all. He scanned my passport, took a photo of me, and gave me back my passport and then boarding pass. So it was weird, guys, because previously, guys, when I was traveling for work, I was always asked by an immigration officer with so many questions. But this time, guys, going to the US, he did not ask any questions at all. So it was a relief, guys. So after that, we found ourselves at the boarding gate, and few moments later, we were on our way to Hong Kong. So we arrived at Hong Kong 3 p.m. and then we went to the lounge for some free snacks that was in Plaza Premium Lounge, and then we waited until 5 p.m. So if you would ask me, guys, this time Hong Kong to LA, how much was the ticket? So actually my ticket was free. We paid only the tax because my fiance works in an airline and he listed me already as one of his flight benefits. So I have my itinerary here from Hong Kong to LA. So this was the charge for the tax. We have $121.42, and that is equivalent to 6,442.94 pesos. So that was only the price for the ticket. So actually it was the tax. So we will depart March 26, 6:30 p.m. and then we will arrive at LA March 26, 4:45 p.m. So that will be 13 hours and 15 minutes flight. So if you know the time zones, Philippines or Hong Kong is 15 hours advanced than LA. So guys, when we went to the check-in counter around 5 p.m., we told them that we were on standby passenger. So they gave us a boarding pass with no seat number yet. This boarding pass with no seat number yet, this will only serve us to get through the security. So as you can see, guys, my boarding pass was already TSA pre because I traveled with my fiance and he listed me as his flight benefit. So TSA pre, guys, it helps traveler to get through the security faster. You will experience that when you get here in the US if you travel a lot. So it's better that you are on a TSA pre. So yeah. So after that, guys, we went to the security and then we went to the boarding gate. So around 6 p.m., 30 minutes before boarding time, one staff called our names and they asked for the boarding pass with no seat number, and then in return, they gave us the boarding pass with seat number. So we were so lucky, guys, because when we had our boarding pass with seat number, my fiance and I will be sitting next to each other. And so also, guys, another treat for us was it was premium economy seat. If you know, guys, premium economy seats have long leg room, and then the food will be served right after the first or business class. So not bad for a free traveler, guys, right? Because if you can imagine how much the ticket will be from Hong Kong to LA, it's so crazy expensive, guys. So yeah, we were so lucky that time. So few moments later, we found ourselves on the plane going to LA. I slept a little, watched movies, did some stretching, did some walking, going to the restroom back and forth, something like that. After more than 13 hours or around 14 hours of trip, we landed safely at LAX. So when we arrived at LAX, guys, we did not expect, guys, that the line was so long. It was confusing, and you can see these big lady security guards with stern look on their faces, shouting at everyone, if you are go here, if you're go here, something like that. So my fiance did not want to wait in the line, so he asked one of the security guards, where will the K1 visa be processed? So the security guard told us to go to the immigration officer pointing the direction. And so we went to the immigration. So we found kiosks there where everybody else went there to do their thing on the kiosk. So out of curiosity, we went there too and checked for the K1 visa. But unluckily, there's no option for the K1 visa. So we asked another staff again, where will the K1 visa be processed? So he told us to go to the immigration officer. So guys, the procedure when you arrive at the point of entry, maybe we have different point of entry, but I think maybe they're all the same too for the procedure. First, the immigration, and then baggage claim, and then customs officer. So this time, immigration, we were third on the line. So while I was waiting for my turn, I already prepared my yellow packet or the K1 visa package and then my passport. So our turn came up, an immigration officer called my attention, and then my fiance again came with me and stood beside me. So I greeted him, I gave him my passport and the yellow packet. So he opened the yellow packet and then checked every document that's in there. And then, guys, he told us like this, finally, you're a normal couple. You're not 20 and he's not 60, right? And then we started laughing. He's such a funny and nice immigration officer, guys. And he did not actually ask any questions at all. While he was processing our K1 visa, guys, he told us that he's going to visit the Philippines, the historical sites like MacArthur and other beaches in the Philippines. He also told us that he's going to be alone to visit the Philippines. Are you sure? Do you believe him, guys, that he's going to be alone in the Philippines? I don't think so. He's going to look for some Filipina. So, yeah. So, he wrote an alien number beside my visa and the expiration of my visa in my passport. So, after that, guys, he gave me my passport back and he told me to be nice with my fiancé for 89 days. And that's it, guys. It was a relief. I had a nice experience at the immigration. So after that, we went one floor down to get our baggage. When we went there, our luggage was already on the conveyor. So after that, guys, we headed to the customs officer, and then I greeted him and handed him my passport. And then one question that the customs officer asked, guys, was this: may chicharon kang dala? So guys, I did not expect that he was Pinoy. I actually laughed when I answered him back. I told him that, no sir, I don't have food with me. So after that, guys, he scanned my passport and gave me back my passport and told me, welcome in America. So that's it, guys. Few moments later, guys, I found myself at the exit door of LAX. So for me, guys, it was such a nice experience traveling here to the US. And that's it. So I hope you guys, you also have a nice experience going to the US. So few tips lang, guys, that I can give to you. What to wear. Please wear something comfy. Wear something warm because it's going to be chilly on the plane. And wear something comfortable jeans and shoes. It's going to be a long walk for you. And then another important things that I have with me in my hand carry, guys, except for those official document, visa package, or the yellow packet, the passport, the itineraries, I have also with me earplugs because it's going to be noisy on the plane. So when I want to sleep, I always wear earplugs. I have also my eye cover. I have socks with me too, and wet tissue in my hand carry bag. So that's it. And for my check-in luggage, guys, which was 19 kilos, I have few tops with me, few jeans, few pairs of shoes, some personal hygiene thing, and some facial or moisturizers, underwears, something like that. So please, guys, don't bring too much clothes with you because I know you're going to love to buy new clothes here in the US. And also, don't bring food if it's your first time because it's going to be a hassle. And then also, there are a lot of Filipino stores here in the US too. And a few tips also at the immigration, guys. So because the screening system in the Philippines for the Filipinos who travel out of the country is rigid, so please give an extra time for your immigration interview because you don't know if the line is long or short. And then also be honest and be serious with your answer. No joking this time, okay? Because that will trigger the immigration officer to offload you or send you back home, okay? So I hope you guys, your trip will be as nice as like mine to the US. And I hope you have a safe trip here in the US. And I hope that I will be able to see you here in the US too. So thank you for watching this video and good luck for your trip. Bye!